What up, doe? Yeah. Welcome to another episode of Mentally Ill with Dez Cortez. I am Dez Cortez, and to my left is always my motherfucking homie, Mr. Hayes.
What's happening?
What up? Let him know what it do.
Hey, I sound regular now. I sounded funny a minute ago.
Oh, you did? Oh, you straight now? Oh, yeah,
I'm back. I'm right here. What's good though, bro?
Hey, man. Everything is everything. It was a crazy week, but
right.
Everything was everything.
As always.
How was your shit?
It was crazy, man. If you look me in my eyes, you'd be able to tell something ain't right.
You keep reminding me of Charles, bro.
Right.
Charles, you know, we had this homie named Charles. He was big as hell.
Muscles and shit.
Yeah, this nigga was huge. He was big as hell, black than the motherfucker.
As a kid,
but had green eyes, like the lightest of the green eyes.
That's funny, man.
And he was a straight killer. And the green-eyed killer, what we should have called it.
Yeah, for sure.
He was, man, bro. I done seen him do some niggas so bad,
man. Listen, I seen him do some shit and kiss his listen. The nigga kissed his muscles after. I ain't lying.
Dog,
that shit was wild, bro.
When I had that gambling spot over on what's the name, dog, he would be in that boy damn near 24/7.
I bet he was gonna win regardless.
Dog, he would be. I'm like, you keeping the gambling spot running, bro.
He was gonna win regardless.
You in 24/7, dog.
Right.
We was gambling on everything.
I believe that.
But we really went in on the week off.
Man, get out of here. I believe it though.
Week off.
I was going crazy on the bowling.
I made a ton of money off week off.
I went crazy on week bowling. I believe that.
We would gamble so much on that shit. What's wrong with us,
man?
Bro?
We gambled on everything, dog.
We did, man.
Think about that pool table. Remember that pool table you had? Yeah, nigga, I done lost many of everything.
That pool table, bro.
Many of everything, dog, on that table.
Right before BJ went to prison, we was playing, dog.
Right.
And he was pissing me off because he kept saying, "Now what you gonna do now?" I make a shot. Now what you gonna do now?
Right.
That nigga pissed me off.
Man, that was me and Doug, man.
He was throwing me off too. You know what I mean? Like he really won that game too.
That's funny, man. Me and Doug probably played 1,000 games on that pool table, bro.
I'm sure.
I'm talking about for hours at a time.
My name BJ.
Running back.
I would say free BJ, but that nigga was killing a bunch of motherfuckers.
I was about to say, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Who else you got on there?
Right, you gotta understand. I seen the meme the other day, and it was like a picture of Michael Myers or whatever, and it was like he used to be like, "Free my nigga Mike."
Right. Right.
We do though, bro. Like
free Mike.
We be on that shit, like man, like we don't take what happens to us or what we do the same way as others.
Right. That's
you
for
know
sure.
what I mean. Like, because you'll be thinking like, hell no, don't free him.
Nah,
but since you
free
know
him if you want to.
Free my
He gonna free everybody else from this bit.
You gonna free everybody. You do anything special this week? Oh man, you had
yeah. My son's birthday. Yeah, my son's birthday party was the day. His birthday until Halloween, so that's why I'm still looking like this. But we had a little a Halloween, like a spooky pool party, if you would have called it that. Yeah.
Oh, dope.
Yeah, it was pretty dope, man. Everybody showed up, man. We had like the bloody popcorn and shit.
You go as a mermaid?
Who? You a mermaid? Hell no. I dressed up as a real nigga. Sorry. Nah, man, I ain't even do nothing. I ain't gonna lie, man. I had plans on going swimming and everything, bro. I was running around that mug. The room we was at versus where parking was at, it was great. I did all my time was spent walking around the thing, bro.
Straight on daddy duty, bro.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. But other than that, man, it was straight, man. I actually was off of I took a vacation, so to speak. Kind of, sort of, you know what I'm saying? But I took a vacation this week, and it was well worth it because I got a lot of stuff done, man. A lot of personal stuff done. So I was pretty happy about that.
Make sure you tell my young dog happy birthday too.
For sure. It's on Tuesday. Yeah, he on his birthday on Halloween, bro.
So say happy birthday.
Look, we probably gonna link up if you're gonna be where we over there with Derek.
Yeah, the spot.
Yeah, for sure.
All right, it's gonna be cold in the month, girl.
Okay, yeah, I might not be there. I don't do that.
It's cold.
It depends.
It's gonna be. It's like
I'm gonna dress up like wintertime.
Right. I'm gonna go as an Eskimo,
right?
Flat out.
You feel?
Shit. My week, man, was it was all right though, but it was long. I guess I don't want to say long. It was kind of short. I feel like we was just sitting here.
Right. That's true.
But a lot of things happened.
I got you. Mentally though, you good?
Oh yeah, I'm good. It was crazy because I was I just got from a meeting. We was over at what's the name of that restaurant in Southfield. People go to all the time. I don't know how I can't think of it.
Fridays, starters.
No, the other one other than Fridays. Friday's the other.
That's all I know. Friday starter.
No, not starters. What's the other one? Friday starter and
what else? Applebee's. Okay, right. For sure.
Yeah. So I met him at Applebee's, and it's dope because he's from Nigeria. Mm-hmm. He's an offensive lineman.
Oh, okay.
So this motherfucker 6'5", 3.
You gotta tell me, right?
You know, huge. Or whatever. And then, I mean, we was just talking about the difference between Nigeria and here and everything.
Football.
And
football.
He never even played it. You know, he was a basketball and soccer player before he got here.
Okay.
He said he came here when he was 17.
Damn, that's what's up.
Yeah, and that's when he picked up football, and you know now he in the NFL. So he was playing with the Steelers, and they just released him.
Okay.
So now he on his way to Green Bay tomorrow. Sweet. And I was talking with him because I know Matt LaFleur, the coach of the Green Bay Packers, coached with me when I was at Central Michigan.
Sweet.
You know, so he was basically just telling me to give some good words for him as he go in there and everything. And you know, I really don't think he's a great stand-up young man, you know what I mean? And I'm looking forward to see him playing. Like, I think he's gonna be all right, you know what I mean? And
that's for sure.
Seeing with that tackle on, Eazy-E, that's his last name, Eazy-E.
Get out of here, yeah. He gonna win off of that. He gonna win off of that alone, bro. What's the odds of that?
Eazy-E,
right?
Yeah, but,
shout out to Nigeria too, bro. Like,
man, he was just saying. He was also talking about how he took his wife. His wife is from here. He met her in college, and he took her over to Nigeria, and he was saying how it affected her. And he was saying, like, every black person around here needs to be able to go there and see what's going on.
Right. Okay. You know, why though? Like, for what?
Just first of all, how many people been to a place that's a country that's 99% black?
Black, yeah, for sure.
You know what I mean? That's all.
That's a game changer right there.
And to see everything being ran
by black, that's what I'm saying. That's a game changer. I didn't even think about that.
Automatically,
right?
But he was talking about the money situation, and he was like, as far as mentally, Nigeria got everything we need,
right?
But he was saying, as far as money wise, we got what they need. But remember how we were just talking last week about the Native Americans asking, like, why would you want to own land?
Right.
Because of what it brings.
Right.
So I'm thinking, like, the more money you put into a situation without hard work and education, the worse the people gonna be.
That's for sure. That's proven. That's for sure. Like, I believe it.
The money don't change. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, don't make
a difference if you're not gonna put it in the work. It don't matter.
Like, and he was just talking about how, like, most people in there, like, they get a car when they 35, 40.
Damn.
I mean, that's it. And that's when you get on to, like, earn that.
That's crazy.
So, he's talking about the difference and then how beautiful it is. All that, man.
That's crazy, though.
He came right here and he went to Memphis. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So
he had a big shot.
Right.
You got to get him on the show, dog. He got to talk about that.
He was gonna go. He was gonna come on today, but you know he got to catch a plane early in the morning
for sure.
But just, can you imagine?
Dog, not at all. First off, I bought my car when I was fucking 15 or some shit. You know what I'm saying? So,
right, dog.
Nigga, I stopped walking to the corner store after I bought my car, bro. I would drive to the corner store. Let's get applaud for that. You hear me?
That was us, bro.
So if he walking 40 years, dog, that's deep.
That's deep.
That's deep. I mean? That's a different way of life, man.
You know, making stronger people over there from what he's saying.
Right.
So, big ups to him. Just want to say congratulations to him on another squad. You know, looking at him, and I'll call Matt tomorrow, see if I can put in a good word for him or whatever. And I want to see him on the field, bro.
That'll be dope. I'm gonna be looking for him. How'd you say that? Right.
It's middle of the season now.
Right, exactly.
You know what I mean? And they got to take him by tomorrow. I mean, by Tuesday.
Okay. Yeah, for the end of the month.
Yeah. No, that's the deadline.
Right, I'm saying for the that's the end of the month.
Yeah. So he got to be there by then. But I think he's going to do it. I'm excited for him, man. And I said, I can't wait for him to see his thing. See him in that jersey, even though I hate Green Bay.
That's funny as hell. Don't say that part, man. You got to put in a good word. Hold on. You still put in a good word.
Matt, no for sure. I do not fuck with no Packers, nigga. He already know.
That is funny. That is funny, dog.
He wouldn't give him. That is not my squad, bro, at all.
Right.
The Lions wrong my life.
That's hilarious.
So many times. I can't never be no fan of them.
The cheese heads. I ain't heard nobody repping them in a minute.
Cheese head, all that shit.
They went through that phase.
Ass whooped.
You know, everybody went through their phase when Lil Wayne said he was a Green Bay fan. All of a sudden, it was Green Bay everywhere.
They had the Green Bay starter jacket.
Yeah, you feel me? Everything after Lil Wayne said that, man. I was like, come on, man. Y'all true.
I remember T Noble. Remember he had that green.
Did he?
Had that.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
That nigga turtle.
Yeah, that's for sure.
God rest my nigga soul.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. My dog T Noble.
That's funny.
It's funny how shit come up, huh?
Right.
But, yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing him play. I'm definitely rooting for him.
Okay.
You know,
yeah, that's what's up.
I'm not rooting for Green Bay. Got some motherfuckers.
Want him to win, but not the whole team.
Yeah.
What?
So,
Okay.
I guess we got to get into the subject, man. 30 minutes after we've been talking. Half of it's over. Today, we want to talk about the animalistic nature of the mental aspect of people. Which a lot of y'all don't know, but I worked at the zoo for over 3 years. I was an education specialist, and I started the programs for all the underserved youth. But I also got opportunity to train animals, see how they were trained, understand them, film it. You know what I mean? So I was able to get very up close and personal with a lot of animals that 99% in the world wouldn't be able to, only see in the zoo from afar.
Right.
You know, I was able to be right there with them and engage with them, and I learned a lot of shit.
All kind of shit. We was talking the other day. Remember, I was being funny and said something about something. You knew what it was.
Boom. That's
like, bro, how you know what kind of ant this is? It's an ant to me.
My animal wealth of knowledge is crazy, dog. You know what I mean? I know almost everything about an animal because they was blazing us. Because you can't go out teaching nobody kids and stuff if you don't know what you're talking about.
Right?
You know what I mean? I can't say this unless I really felt it or really dealt with it. So
you can't teach it. I'd have been out there doing a good job. These the bears. Stay your dumb ass away from these bears. They got claws.
One thing too is, and let's just start there. The respect I gained for animals.
There you go.
Because when I first got there, I was like, I'm about to be Steve Irwin. You know what I mean? Like Jeff Corey. I was about to you about
to be Danner in this bitch.
I'm about to be holding this, and I ain't scared of this, and I ain't this and this, and I'm like, man. Once I got there and saw what they was capable of, I ain't touching shit.
Oh man,
I got so much respect for the animals.
Right,
but it's dope though because I can introduce because this is I'm actually about to shoot this series, and it's called We're Nothing But Animals.
Right. You tell me about it.
Yeah, basically is my character early in the morning wakes up, works at the zoo. He's from the hood, first of all, and like I said, I was the only motherfucker from
the hood working at the zoo. That's for damn.
I was the only one in that khaki working to work. That's for sure. That's for damn sure.
Right. That's for sure.
So what the show is based about, so he goes, he works with the animals as usual, as I did, but when he comes back, everything that he kind of learned is shown through the people that he's seeing.
Gotcha.
So for instance, and this one is funny. Most of them not funny. They're serious as hell, but this one is funny. So black rhinos or whatever, we don't know, like we never knew like how they made it when they got together. They were solitary animals, you know what I mean? Like we never filmed them together, so we was wondering like what was going on, like when and where are they really getting together to make, so nobody knew. They got these night vision cameras, newly night vision cameras. What is that? Is that my phone? Oh, so they got these.
You focus on the wrong thing, man. Here you go.
They got these night vision cameras, and they found out that at this certain watering hole, all the rhinos come together.
Right. I think you mentioned this once before, but it was short though. So yeah, give me the
It was unknown, you know what I mean? Like we thought that they just was by themselves all the time. Right. For them to come into one big area together, that like blew people's mind.
Right.
But so they were looking at this one young female, and she was looking for a mate. So she's there, she's looking for a mate. this one rhino, he come over, you know, and flirt with her, and she talking with him, and then you hear the what's name, and here comes a larger male. Mm-hmm. So you see a larger male rhino walk through, take her attention. You know what I mean? So she lead the one talking to her, she go with the bigger one. So she there with the bigger one, the smaller one feel, you know, some type of way.
Of course.
He go find a
Popeye and Pluto.
He go find a He go find a
Bruno, whatever his name was.
Antler horn.
Right.
He take an old antler horn. He take an antler from like a elk or I mean not an elk. This is Africa from like a blessed book or something like that.
Right.
He put it on his nose. He go back over there to her. For some reason, she like it.
She like that.
She leaves the bigger male.
Your horn bigger.
She go off. She go off into the woods with it.
Right.
And he can't do it.
Your horn terrible.
He trying his best, bro. He trying his best, and she getting pissed off. Like
that's terrible.
She, you know, like cause I just left the bigger male for you. You know what I mean?
Right.
And the funniest shit ever is for him to stop. She faked like she was asleep.
Oh yeah, okay.
Like fell down, like she was
for sure. Yeah.
So
that's funny, man.
You take it in other way. So I was at one of my homies played semi-pro ball. And they had won the championship. Mm-hmm. So they was having like a party or whatever, and it's like all this shit like unfolded. You know what I mean at that party. So. And this shit is so crazy. This some Detroit shit too. So we at the party. This other dude I know, he talking to a girl or whatever. Mm-hmm. Talking to her. It's like it was on. Here comes a larger male. Big linebacker nigga come through.
Right.
Boom. Walk through. She don't just leave fast, but she end up moseying her way on over to the other dude.
Right.
So. You know how the smaller rhino went and got the horn or whatever. Right. Come on, bro. We from the D. What you think he put on his nose?
Yeah, you already know.
Them buffs.
Yeah, for sure.
He got the buffs. He put them boys on.
Right.
He go back over there to her. She like that.
Hell, he probably had some good ass reps on too.
She liked it enough to lead a bigger dude.
Right.
They go off and go home. Right. In the story, you know, he can't bang, you know, just like the what's name. And women will go to sleep on your ass if you ain't. For sure. So just like animals do that type shit too.
Yeah, man.
And where we get it from is deep.
That's crazy,
like,
man.
And that's the funny one. We're gonna talk about some others. Right. But
so where I fit in? Am I gonna be the rhino or the big buff nigga? I'm working on the buff part.
No, you're gonna be the buff nigga.
I'm in between right now.
Yeah. You might have to be the buff nigga.
You gonna cast me for both roles.
Yeah, I got you. You're gonna play both of them.
I'm just talking shit.
But like that shit dope.
Right.
But also there's some that not so funny.
For sure.
And one of them, and I work with them a lot, was the snow monkeys.
Yeah, I don't know shit about them.
Macaques. That's what they really are. But they call them snow monkeys or whatever.
What separate them from any other monkey? This is where Dez get to digging in his files.
They cold weather animals. You know what I mean? Okay. Like a lot of them, most monkeys are not. Okay. But they are in areas that's frozen, and what they do is they find these natural geysers, like hot tubs, and they go and they sit in there, and that's how they stay warm. But you can't get in there unless you a have. If you a have not, they don't let you in that motherfucker.
You just gotta freeze your ass up
to the point where a baby will be out there freezing. Right. All they gotta do is grab it and pull it in the water.
A baby.
They won't.
That's deep.
They gonna let it die.
That's crazy.
Because it's a have not.
Right.
I don't know. They don't eat it. They might eat meat. Very little meat. They don't. No, they ain't like that.
After it die, they hold it under the water, cook a little bit.
But they do wash their shit off though. They do wash their shit off in the water.
Right. I believe that.
But Damn, we was talking about.
That's funny. I did see a monkey pick some shit off and do
listen, dog.
Yeah, like it was some shit on it. I used to eating something and he peeled it. I was like, yeah, he fool
about that shit, bro. They ain't nasty. They
funny.
Blow that shit off their shit. They will not eat no dirt, nothing.
I believe that. They bougie, bro. I seen him pick some shit off. Like, man, get the fuck you give me type shit. Somebody gave him something. I don't think it was a banana. It was something else.
Dog, they ain't no pig. They gon', you know what I mean? Like they gon' make sure they shit clean and good.
Right.
But so we talk about that in real life, and I think about how when I first got to UAD, and I was a have not.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
You felt like that, nigga. But I feel you, though.
In reality,
yeah, for sure. You say you a D, I'm tripping.
You know what I mean? Everybody in this motherfucker got generational wealth. Yeah. They ain't just got money.
For sure.
These motherfuckers got generational wealth. Like,
that's for sure.
It was like African princes and shit. Like it was in my class. Like for real. It was tons of money in there. Right. But I was considered, I was a have not.
Right.
And I could think of so many situations where they could have helped me or something could have went a little differently.
Just put you in the water for a little bit.
And they said, no.
I believe that.
Because I was a have not, dog.
That's crazy. I believe that, though. Don't get me wrong.
I remember we was at one dude crib and we was shooting a video or whatever for a class. And this was back when I wasn't even driving. So, like, my mom my mama couldn't come get me. She had a whip. But somebody was coming to get me. And it was late. So, and they had to leave. And dude was like, Dez, I'm sorry, but my parents are going to have to ask you to sit outside while you waiting on your ride.
Man, what?
I'm like, what? Why you sit outside? I'm like,
right.
I can see out the window. I locked the door. It's like, no, they
nigga, you got to get out.
Like, you black, bro.
Yeah.
You not
nigga,
about
you
to
gotta get out, buddy.
My family is not leaving you.
Yeah. Here.
And I'm a kid, dog.
I mean, I feel like I get it. I ain't leaving no kids in my shit.
That's just one of the situations.
No, I feel you.
You know what I mean? But we got to think about the animalistic nature of shit. And they got that way because they were trying to survive.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It was a intention to make it, no matter what it was or what it felt. You know what I mean?
So I feel like at some point, man, everybody had that moment. You know what I'm saying? Where it's just like, dog, it's, you know, whether it be pride or whether it be the actual scenario or whatever the case may be. But a lot of times people get to that point where they just like, man, I got to make it regardless. And a lot of people can get to that point. Let me rephrase that. Yeah. A lot of people can do that, but a lot of people don't. They'll see that situation, but won't necessarily act on it. You know what I'm saying? But people got to understand, too, that those feelings that pop in, that's animalistic shit. You know what I mean? Like, we weren't like this for as long, you know what I mean? As long as we were Neanderthals, or as long as we, we're working our way up the chain. Right. So we were on the menu, you know what I mean? Like, we wasn't eating shit, we were on the menu. So we had to think of different ways to grow. So those things are still set in us. Right.
You know what I mean? Like jealousy.
I feel that.
Like, jealousy was made so motherfuckers could really make sure that their loin, that it is there, that they would actually fight over a woman, because you never know if you was gonna get another one.
I see where you're going with
for
that.
Real.
I ain't thought about that.
No, you wasn't going, like, you know what I mean? Like, that was the push to make you want to go after this, or say that's mine, or I need that, or he shouldn't have it, I should. Right. Because it was all about you and you making your loin go. You know
for sure.
I mean? So that's what jealousy.
I feel that. Yeah, some people do get jealous. I ain't gonna say I ain't really been jealous of nobody like that, but I feel like I done used things that I done saw to make me say, let me get my shit together. You know, what I'm
younger days, I used to be jealous.
Really?
For sure.
That's a fair statement.
I can say that, dog. But like I said, it was when I didn't have my shit together.
I feel that, right?
And it was jealousy because I knew I was supposed to be doing the same shit, and I wasn't.
I got it. And you know what? I can't say that, because I would get jealous of people. Like, I knew people who can call their mom and ask them for anything.
I used to get jealous. I hated that shit. Lawrence, man.
Really?
Coming to school, Larry.
Fresh as hell.
Fresh as shit. All the niggas with the new shoes all the time, man. He was getting bad grades, nigga. Was still getting J's and shit. Yeah, that shit pissed me off, man. Never had no J's.
Right, that's funny as hell.
Never buy me name J, bro.
You right. I feel you. That's fair, though. But that made me want to go get something. And then when I finally bought something, I was like, yeah, I'm straight.
But I couldn't. You know what I mean? Like, nigga, wasn't nobody saying nothing. It was about, what, $150 then, $170, something like that. Something like that.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, for sure. Especially, come on, we talking about the 90s. That's $100 was a game changer in the 90s.
Snatch a hole in my ass. You know what I mean? Like, for real. So, like, those type of things, I became jealous on.
That's a fair statement.
But realizing when I finally got that shit, I ain't want it.
You be doing, man. This nigga, hey. I don't even want to talk about it. That's a whole nother show.
Dude, I
won't get disrespectful.
Classic Jordans.
This motherfucker Dez will put up, will rebuild this building today.
But
in a pair of J's. And I'd be so mad.
It's more important to me about what I did in them.
I feel you, but fuck that, nigga. Damn, man. Every time I see you,
we can get some more.
I know that, but you can. They're gonna re-release them 7 times.
Exactly.
But at the same time,
I got them J's up there and they look horrible.
It don't matter.
I'm like, do you know what I built in them shoes?
I feel you on that. You know, the first time, man, what was that? That was like 10 years ago when I first said something.
J's, like they're built well.
I'm not knocking it. You definitely proved that.
Right. I was thinking for sure, like, this shit gonna have to pop out.
I'm gonna send this shit. We should have sent this shit earlier so I can show the picture you put in the group.
He said, "No, your shoes need prayer."
He said his Jordans need some prayer. It's a guy that shout out to the kick mechanic.
Yeah, the kick mechanic. What up,
man? He restores shoes and shit. Long story short, Dad's gonna put his. I got some shoes for you. He was like, "Yeah, them bitches need prayer. They don't need restoring."
You ain't cleaning them. You ain't cleaning them.
Yeah, that was hilarious, bro.
Flat out, it's a bunch of dirt and shit on them.
Man, you be fooling, bro. But yeah, you do good work, though. I will say that. You do build the hell out of some shit. I done seen some shit.
So I think about, what
the club downtown.
Which one?
The club out
like,
downtown.
Which one?
Right, which one? It don't matter. Both of them ones I built downtown sweet.
You feel me? And you got his hands. Hey, look, and y'all gonna see some.
You gonna find some shit I built that ain't sweet.
You know what I like about this shit? He incorporates shit that y'all don't know, subliminal shit in his work that you wouldn't know.
You know you build houses for midgets. This is a beautiful house.
Little people, dog. Little people. So hey, dog, right. Funny shit the other day, though, dog. And we kind of getting off subject, but I was in a hardware store.
You got some J's on?
Homegirl. No, homegirl.
I was just curious. Yeah, I was just asking.
Homegirl, I come up to the register. Everything looking perfectly fine. We talking. She like, you need to do it? I'm like, yeah.
Right.
She walk away. Bro, she a little person. They got a platform
for her to stand on?
Yeah,
dog. She you with
blew my mind. Dog. I couldn't believe it. No, it was a hardware store.
Right.
Bro, I couldn't believe it. It was like she was floating.
Did she hop down like this?
She didn't hop down though. Like, she was on the what's the name, and I'm like, shit. Like, I was, because her head reckless.
Right. For sure.
You know what I mean?
Man, that's crazy, dog. That's funny.
That shit was just funny there to me. Like, she walked out that bitch and I was stuck. Like,
right.
I ain't know what to say.
I gotta say something.
What's that?
On the trip, I seen a gay handicap.
This nigga about to get us canceled.
A gay handicap
heroin addict.
And his one sock was up.
Bro, do you understand how?
And he was like this. He's like this. He's like this.
Can't nobody see you, dog. I almost want to flip this camera around right quick.
What's wrong?
And so I started walking like.
Everybody who watch podcasts, y'all know what Miles look like. Y'all gotta see him, man. He's hilarious, man.
Gonna be handicapped and gay.
A gay,
bro, that's deep.
Heroin addict. Because later I seen him, he was like this. He was leaning. I was like, you know what?
Not.
I'm gonna go. He's in Baltimore.
Whatever. He nodded all right in your lap. Like.
He got the mic on.
Oh shit!
Hey, that was funny as hell.
Oh man, dog. Shit, let's get back on subject, man. My bad.
I had to say that.
But also too, one of the animals that I actually hated working with, I ain't gonna lie, is the chimpanzees, bro.
The chimp?
Are they dangerous? Yeah.
Man, a chimpanzee is the most dangerous animal on the place, flat out. Flat out. First of all,
I don't know the difference between that and the whatever monkey.
A chimpanzee is a ape. So
I don't know the difference. All that shit is the same. Monkeys, apes, chimps, nigga. All that shit is the same to me.
Another species. Monkeys have tails. Apes don't. We're closely related to apes.
Damn, you're right. I never paid attention to that.
We share 98% of our DNA with chimpanzees.
Okay.
Yeah, so they right there with us, bro. You know what I mean? But they wild, bro. You know what I mean? Like, and they're built on jealousy and rage and just dysfunction and fighting, and that's what they do all the time. And they go for the like soft meat. So they be biting each other's ears off, pulling the lips off, toes, fingers, all that. They bite that shit, balls. If you go to the zoo and see right now, like they was trying to snatch the other male's balls off, bro. You know what I mean? Like them chimpanzees live for that shit. It's part of their daily life. But there's another animal called a bonobo. The only thing that separated them was a river.
Bingo.
That's
I remember that,
And chimpanzees do not fuck with water. So they was not about to cross it. But it separated them. The chimpanzees became violent. Meat, all that crazy shit. A chimpanzee will go raid another chimp's and they will make the other chimps sit there while they eat their babies.
That's crazy as hell.
That's the mental aspect of a chimp. So you see where they coming from. They got just half a brain. You remember when Oprah had that lady on her show? That chimp, that chimp a chimp had got out, right? They was trying to get him.
The fuck Oprah has chimps on the show for?
No, she had the lady who had got, because she didn't have no face.
Oh, she was on the show as a guest. Okay, I got you.
And this chimp, they were trying to get it, and this chimp wasn't attacking nobody else. It was something about her. That voice or whatever had happened when he was behind the case or whatever. When she got there, he attacked her. Ate her face off, bro.
That's crazy.
Ate her face off. They went up to him point blank range and had to shoot him 2 times in the head.
Man.
First of all,
know what she did. What she do, bro?
They 7 times as strong as us, first of all.
She didn't know the chimp at all? I mean,
no, she did.
You said chimpanzee, right?
Yeah.
Okay, right.
It was her friend's chimp.
Okay.
So
she that's
the
great.
chimp had got out, so I guess she was coming to help. I don't know what she was doing, but
right.
She got her motherfucking face eaten off. But that's what I'm saying. Like, that's how they are.
Yeah.
We used to give them sticks or whatever, and they would take them and they would put them in the holes of like ants and really termites more than anything. And they'd take it and then they'd just eat the termites off the stick.
Wow.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Right. And that's, they give them a lot of fiber and everything like that. You know what I mean? So we had gave them the sticks over there. We had collected them. One chimp like tucked his shit, right? So homegirl walking through doing her shit with the cages or whatever. Man, she came through there. He came broke that bitch across her wrist. Bam!
Yeah, man. Wow.
Plotted. Waited. Perfect opportunity.
Yeah, man. They ain't no dummy. Animals is something else.
The bars behind that motherfucker is big as your legs.
Right.
And when they be shaking them,
they be shaking. Yeah, I ain't got time.
Please, bro.
I ain't got time, man. That's why we got
the first time I was there, the first time I came in there,
right,
a chimpanzee threw shit out his ass at my face. Not off the ground. He ran right at me, dug in his ass, and threw that shit at my face. Dog.
He was perfectly timed. He was holding that shit. He was holding that shit for you.
If I didn't see him coming,
I'm gonna shit on Dez when he come back.
Like I would have got hot chimp shit in my face. You know what I mean? Like that was.
No, you said that was your first day.
That was my first day.
Yeah, I'd have quit, nigga. You tripping? You did 3 years?
Shut your ass, dog. That was my first day. But I was okay. So this is how. What I say about how your area can determine who you become and how you act.
Right.
So they became these unbelievably violent animals on this side. But on the other side, the bonobos are very, very loving.
Right.
They handle their problems with love. To the point where the female will be mad, go run up, make a nigga bang her, like.
Right.
And
together.
Right.
For some reason, and they don't have the deaths, you know what I mean? Like these they live so much better,
right,
than the chimpanzees.
Damn. I mean, of course, if
only
you think
thing that
about
separate them is a river.
Chimpanzees out here missing lips and nuts.
Wait till you go to the zoo, bro. You're gonna be like, whoa. I mean, people don't really be looking at it like that. Right. But next time you go look at them,
shit, I'd be like, shit, I'm about to go swim.
Man, I still know them motherfuckers by name, bro. I used to, and just to understand the difference in what you can learn.
Right. I got you.
Them the same, animal. Well, they kind of, separated now when they wasn't, but they started off as the same animal as they separate. And just being on this side of the river compared to this side of the river,
right,
totally changed them as a species.
That's crazy. So what you had to do with the chimpanzees in particular?
What was I doing with them?
Yeah.
Man, I had to test them, check their temperature, and
you was all in the grill.
that shit. Yeah, man.
That's some wild shit.
No, I ain't stick my finger in nobody.
You still
we don't do that at the zoo.
You did tell me that time. You did tell me that time about the horse.
Oh, dog.
I got to tell
I gotta tell them. How much shall we go? I gotta.
No, don't try to cut the show short. Now tell them about the horse.
All right. So look, dog. Before I even had got over there, they had me in hoof stock. You know what I mean? That's horses, horse, you know, all that. If it got a hoof, camels, all that shit, that's hoof stock or whatever.
Right.
He like, you know, we ain't had a athletic type guy with work here, so I'm excited. I need you to help me. So what we about to do is we about to make these two horses, right? So I get the shit in the morning or whatever. Okay, cool. This was gonna happen. This was gonna happen. This one, you know, no. I go grab him. He bucking. You know what I mean? Already. Right. When he finally smell her, he really going crazy. And I'm holding him.
Right.
We get out of there, man. He like ready to go get it. So take him over there. He like good. So he talking because he got the mirror or whatever. He jump on there and he trying. You know what I mean? He trying, but it ain't working. And this motherfucker gonna tell me, assist him. Quit. You out your motherfucking
What do you mean?
Bro, you asked me to put my hand.
You a dick handler.
On his horse dick, man. That was not in the job description, bro. There ain't no job description. I never said.
I'm not doing it.
But first of all, that shit hot. It's all beating.
Man,
this shit going there, man. Hell no, I'm not touching that shit, bro.
It's a dick that's longer than my arm.
Listen, I'm straight. Bro was mad.
I'd have been like, no.
He was so mad at me, bro. I don't give a fuck how mad you is. I'm not touching this motherfucker.
I feel you,
Is
bro.
you crazy? Huh? Yeah, he ended up doing it. Wait, he did it all fast and shit, and then he gonna look at me like, that's all you had to do. I don't give a fuck.
I don't got to do that.
I'm not touching it.
Nigga, that wasn't in the job description. I got to see that on paper, nigga. Where is that in my job description?
Right, that's what I said. Like, nobody ever said assist him. No. He got it all together, bro. Ain't nobody assisting me. I don't know no tell me my shit. He got it all together. That shit was great. They kicked my ass out of hood stop, bro.
Yeah, for sure.
I was gone.
I'm out. They thought they had one.
They was gone, nigga.
They thought they had one.
They
like,
sent
we
me
got
small carnivores, bro.
They'll do it.
They sent my ass to small carnivores. Fast as hell. With the
Crohn.
Right. You know what I'm saying?
Wolverines and shit.
Yeah, bro. That's funny as hell.
Yeah. I had a small carnivores after that, dog.
Classic, dog.
Classic, dog.
I remember you telling me about that shit, man. We was young, dog. You was not happy about that shit at all.
Not about to happen at all.
Yeah, man. It was a classic moment at the Detroit Zoo.
And, you know, shout out to everybody who be, you know, mating horses and doing that shit. I looked into it to see like if he was fucking with me. You know what I mean? Like,
no, they got to they do the bag thing.
They do it all the time.
Yeah,
it's like normal. When
I did for sure.
So I guess he thought he knew
when we was younger. Listen, when we was younger, bro, and we where was we at, man? Corners. It had to be Kane was there. Yeah, for one of them trips we went on something. We went to something and there was a bunch of horses and shit out there, right? She was going crazy when she saw the horse day. That's right. We young as hell.
We 8th grade, 9th, 8th grade,
7th, 8th grade.
Yeah, and she going crazy over that shit.
Man, it was like, but they was doing that though, and I didn't know what it was because it looked like a rifle bag to me.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But they was doing it back then, bro. And I was like, man, that's crazy. I'm glad we can see it. That bitch look like a big ass rifle bag. That bitch was big as hell. I didn't know. That bitch look like a rifle bag.
That's funny, man.
Little did I know it was.
Yeah, that was a hell of a day, bro.
Yeah, that's funny, man. But yeah,
handle. I assist horses. No,
I be lying like I carried the rifle bag. I carried the rifle bag.
Oh man,
that's all.
That shit is hilarious. But getting back on the subject, so also too, and the only reason I really like to be in the Great Apes of Haram is because I got to chill with my favorite animal, which is the gorilla.
Okay,
you know what I mean. And
now, what makes a gorilla a gorilla?
They bigger. I mean, it's another species. You know what I mean? Yeah.
No, I know that. I'm just saying, to me, nigga, monkeys, gorillas. Even though you said the tail thing, I forgot about that part.
What's the difference between gorillas and apes?
Gorillas and apes. A gorilla is an ape. They don't got no tail yet. It's the biggest ape.
Okay.
A gorilla is the biggest ape.
All right.
But to be able to look in their eyes, you know what I mean, and work with them so closely, and for them to be chill,
right?
Because gorillas is different than chimps.
Yeah, I was gonna say they calm, right?
Yeah, good,
right.
Yeah, but they calm until you make them not calm.
I mean, that's anything. It's like they massive.
It's
so.
like I'm big.
Yeah,
I beat your ass
if you make me.
Right.
Yeah.
So chill.
I did see one though, and I thought it was a gorilla. It might have been a chimp. I don't know. But anyway,
it's a clear difference.
I don't know, but this one was just letting everybody know. Like he kept patting his chest. Like, I'm the man in this bitch.
Probably a gorilla. Yeah,
he was running around that bitch doing all kind of shit, dragging motherfuckers off limbs and shit. And
Oh yeah, he was.
I was like, man, this motherfucker tripping.
No, that was a chimpanzee.
Okay,
like gorillas will do that, but chimps do that shit all the time.
Yeah, this motherfucker was. Yeah, he was just fucking with everybody, and then kept slapping himself like, nigga, come fuck with me. Then
they gotta show their dominance and that. Yeah. So no, chimps do that all the time.
Gotcha.
But a gorilla will show you.
Okay.
Like, don't fuck with me, homie.
Right,
you know
right.
what I mean? But they don't have to.
Right.
And that was so dope about them. And I used to sit there with them, dog, and literally, like, they would look at me and just listen to me talk.
I believe that.
To the point where even when I was outside and I started talking, they would come over to where I was at. You know what I mean?
Right.
And they started hating that shit. Like, what? Why do they? You know what I mean? Like, why they interacting with him like that? But that shit was just so dope to be able to see that.
Yeah.
And it pays to be a person like that. Somebody who everybody would want to be around, see you, everything. But at the same time, I will beat your ass.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Exactly.
And that's what I got from the chimps.
That's for sure.
I mean, what I got from the gorillas.
And the hood.
I could be light. Oh, same thing. Niggas in the hood.
Right. That's for
sure. So let's talk about. So also too, another episode of it is about.
Now don't give it all away because you know some of them suck ass niggas be watching this.
Oh man, but they can't take this from unless they work at the zoo.
All right.
You work at the zoo, nigga. Niggas always stealing shit. I ain't gonna lie.
I just want to throw that out there.
Yeah, they steal everything. I fucking got God. But one on the show was the. Have you ever seen a shoe bill?
No, but you talked about that. I remember you saying something about it. I still ain't seen. Oh no! You looked up the picture. Y'all looked up the picture.
It looked prehistoric.
Big ass, that big ass beak.
It don't even look like, you know what I mean? Like, big ass beak, everything. But what they do is if they have two chicks, the more healthy chick will be beating the shit out the smaller chick.
Right.
Like, and you would think the parents would come and be like, you know, no, stop the fight and everything like that. But they don't. They condone it. Because they know it's a better chance for them to be able to raise one than raise two.
Right.
So once they got a strong one, the other one got to go.
Damn.
And the baby in the nest with him will beat his ass.
Yeah, until he's dead?
And kick him out. Yep, until he dead and kick him out. And sometimes they'll eat that motherfucker, bro.
Yeah, that's some foul shit when you eat your own kind. I looked at dogs different.
I mean, it's some animalistic shit. They more so thinking about what's in their body. You know what I mean? That motherfucker dead. He don't need it no more. Let me get that. You know, they trying to go to the next day. If you don't need it no more, I'm not about to die.
I feel you on that.
I ain't about to be like you. I need that in me. You know what I mean? So like, we was talking about the bill. So, and I compared to this story. This dude that I went to UAD with, he had a younger brother who had, I don't know what he had for sure. I don't know exactly, but he had a disease and he needed help regularly. His daddy used to treat that little boy like he was shit.
Right.
Like embarrassed that was even his son, dog. You know what I mean? Like, to the point where you could tell what his mind was on. Like, this my son right here. You know what I mean? And that was a mistake, or that was, you know what I mean?
Right.
And you doing it in front of this kid and he understanding and seeing that shit.
Yeah, that's for sure.
And that's some animalistic shit.
That's for sure.
Also a motherfucker who want to just look better, or you know what I mean? Gotta worry about the way he looks.
Status is shit.
So
right.
I was looking at that situation like, man, this is some crazy shit.
Right.
Like, how can that even happen? But then motherfucking humans do the same shit.
Yeah.
Even though we know the way, like most people got more than 2, 3. You know what I mean?
Right.
We still allow that shit to happen.
That's crazy.
You know what I mean? And then they like people got favorites and all the other shit. I see it all the time.
Yeah, man.
You know
yeah, most. That's weird, but I get it though, because it's when you got them different personalities. You know what I'm saying? I get it, but yeah, I understand that, and it's funny, man, because when you know your parents got a favorite, it hit different when it ain't you.
Different, don't it? That's what I'm saying. Like
when it ain't you, it be like, nigga, wait, what?
Damn, like why? Like,
right?
What the fuck? You know what I mean? And you know, and if you think about this motherfucker, what is he thinking?
Right, exactly.
Damn, mom.
Damn,
like,
right.
I need your help.
What do you mean?
She like, nah, dog.
Ain't that crazy though?
And they will sit there, feed the other one right in front of all that shit.
I believe that. Yeah, for sure.
Till he die. And just thinking about the birds too. And this is another episode. So most birds are solid. I mean, they mate for life.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So once they get a mate, they usually with that mate for life. You know what I mean? Till one of them die, maybe something like that. Then they move on, maybe. But usually, most birds monogamous.
Okay, that's good to know. I didn't know that.
But there is one bird. And now I'm gonna tell you this. So see how the shoe bills would kill a baby off because they only had to raise one.
Mm-hmm.
This bird don't do that. What this bird does is this bird will have a chick or think had a chick with all the males that she think is worthy.
Oh wow!
Around her,
right?
All she does is come out on a limb, chirp, and they bring her food for the baby. But you got 4 chicks,
right?
You got 8
birds
out there bringing
birdie
you food.
daddies.
So is she a hoe or is she taking care of her babies?
She just believe in any kind.
You know what I mean? You stupid nigga. Any kind. That was a good one. But like we would think like, oh man, she a hoe, she this, she that.
Right.
But in reality, she able to raise 4 chicks.
That's funny as hell, bro. That's crazy.
She can do it.
That's a good point, though. I done seen that happen.
And she's straight.
Yeah, I done seen that happen.
But dolphins will do it too.
Really?
Yeah. So you know, man, dog, dolphins so cold, bro. Dolphins have so much sex. That shit's crazy.
That shit 2 seconds. They all too.
But a dolphin though, and like when you in a pod and you first have a baby, the males will sometimes kill it.
Why?
So you can get back in estrus faster. So now you're ready to have another baby once your baby dies. Stop taking your milk, all that.
That's crazy.
Yeah, so they do that so they can have a better chance of having a baby by it.
Right.
But they won't do it if there's a chance that it's their baby.
Right.
You know what I mean?
That makes
because
sense.
They don't. You're doing all this to get you. Why would you do it?
Right.
So what do the female do?
What?
She fuck everybody in the pod.
Bro, I seen dolphins have sex on National Geographic. That shit was 2 seconds.
It is.
Right, exactly.
All y'all gonna, because if there's a chance that it could be mine, because I get it.
It might be yours.
You ain't gonna do it. You know what I mean?
That's deep.
And that's how they protect their baby.
That's crazy.
Now, is she a hoe? Or is she doing what she need to do to protect her babies?
Survival mode.
And we talk about women too.
They do the same thing.
And we talk about the hoes and all this, but some of them in survival mode, bro.
Some of them in survival mode.
That's what you call endorphins.
Endorphins. But they in survival mode.
Right, that's what's up.
And we think about them certain ways and talk about this and talk about that. And why she doing this to get that? Why she doing this to get that? That's some animalistic shit.
Just like old boy, they showed up with the food for his one son. She was mad. She was one of them ones.
She's one of them ones.
That's for sure.
And that probably wasn't even his baby. You know what I mean? Like,
hey, you're right. Exactly. That's for sure.
She was one of them ones.
That's for sure.
Hold on, wait. You know what I mean? She the bird calling out like,
right.
Wait, you ain't gonna bring nothing for the rest of them chicks?
Exactly.
You know, and that's some wild shit.
That's some wild shit.
Even happen in the animals.
To even think about, like, hold on, what? Everybody? Right, what if everybody show up? What happened?
Every other, you know what I mean? Like they do that monogamous and they only have one, they can raise one. But this bird found a way to be able to raise 4 healthy chicks.
She's playing the game. Reincarnated.
Playing the game.
She reincarnated.
But we would call her all type of hoe. You know what I mean?
For sure.
I got 5 kids with 4 baby daddies.
She probably still getting all. Yeah, she probably getting all that right now.
Sometimes that's some survival mode shit.
Yeah, for sure. It makes sense.
But we don't never tuck into that shit. Like we always think just because we human, like that's, you know what I mean? Like this is what it was.
Right. I got
For
you.
thousands and thousands and thousands of years, we didn't have that. We had to think like this.
Right. Exactly.
So that's where this shit comes from.
Yeah. Somebody got fed up. Said, nigga, we gonna figure out how to do this DNA shit. Yeah. I'm sick of bringing McDonald's for everybody. God damn it.
Probably one of them birds like, hold on. I'm tired of bringing you food over here. I don't even know if this is my motherfucking bird.
I'm sick of this shit.
Nigga.
Yeah, I feel
that nigga bill do not look like mine. My bill do not go to the side. You get no more worms.
That's funny as hell, bro.
But man, like, yeah, it's quite a few more that's right. Super dope. But I ain't gonna give, like you said, I ain't gonna give them all away.
Yeah, don't give them all away, man.
I gotta get one though.
Go ahead.
The motherfucking giraffes, bro.
What giraffe? I seen a giraffe fuck this lady up with his neck.
Listen,
I mean with the with the neck. It was a lady, man, trying to feed it, dog. It was crazy shit.
That motherfucker tried to stump me at the zoo, bro.
Man, I'm straight. I
slipped and fell. That motherfucker tried to stump me. Dog.
I believe that.
Into what's the name?
I believe it, dog.
I said, "Oh, okay. I'll beat your ass."
Yeah. This motherfucker was trying to feed this motherfucker something. I don't know, some type of carrot or something they was eating or feed. I don't know, bro. And that motherfucker came back and blew.
Hey, he will, dog.
Yeah, fuck that lady up, man. I feel bad.
The rats don't be bullshitting. But one thing about him, like, okay, so a male will have, 3-4 females or whatever. They'll go through life. He'll, support them or whatever. And that's where he'll have his babies with them.
Right.
And they don't allow nobody else into it.
Right.
So this one male who had his harem or whatever already, he saw a younger male that wasn't doing so well.
Mm.
So I don't know why. You know what I mean? This is very unusual. He invited the male into his space.
Okay.
Helped it grow, helped it get bigger. You know what I mean? Like, helped it get healthy, all that shit.
Right.
And this motherfucker grew up to be strong enough. And as soon as he killed him.
Damn, straight up.
Killed the older male.
That's crazy. He fucked up somewhere.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, you fucked up somewhere.
We be talking about how people like don't want to invite other people in or help other people.
Wait a minute. Giraffes killing giraffes.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
I done seen a giraffe fight. That was funny.
Yeah.
But
yeah,
that fact that they killed, I don't know, how did a giraffe kill him? How you neck a nigga to death?
This was so, but no, they got real, I can't remember the exact name of them. They're not necessarily horns. They are like, but they got a name. I just can't remember right now. But
baby antlers.
Them bitches just hard and strong, you know what I mean? Like they made this.
I thought it was weird because it's like with your head.
Yeah, but they neck so long, you know what I mean? But you know what though? They got the same amount of vertebrae in their neck as we do.
Really?
Yeah.
Get the fuck out.
Same amount, exactly.
Could y'all imagine if your arms was where your hips at?
Where your hips at?
Nigga, that'd be fucked up.
What they do, man. And that's just, so what they do, and they'll swing, and really what they try and do, like take each other's legs out.
Right.
Shit like that.
Okay.
Sometimes they penis, you know what I mean? Stuff like that.
Yeah.
But the crazy thing about a giraffe, a lot of people don't know this, is if he beat the male ass, he'll jump on back of him and fuck him.
Oh yeah, that's that motherfucking Jeffrey.
Ain't that some shit?
Motherfucking
Ain't that crazy,
Jeffrey, man? Why would they put Jeffrey as the?
But it's dog.
I don't want to grow up.
Like I beat your ass. You know what I mean? It was some crazy niggas in the hood who was killing niggas and doing that type of shit, bro.
This was the guy said. He was like, damn, man. Damn, this would be perfect, man. I'm going to start sending this shit to you as I see it throughout the week. It was a video, man. This guy, he flat out, I don't know what happened prior to this, but my man was going off and he flat out said, like, it'll get worse than you get your ass whooped. I need some ass. And I was like, whoa. Everybody was just looking like, oh shit, this went left. He was like, yeah, nigga, I ain't had no pussy in a long time, nigga. I was like, oh yeah, he gonna tell you pissed him all the way off. Yeah, man, animalistic nature, man.
You know what I mean? And
he must have been a giraffe in his past life.
He must have been a giraffe.
That shit crazy. His name Jeffrey, I bet.
But like they some of the only animals that do that shit.
Right.
Hyenas, but hyenas totally different.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't fuck with hyenas because of Lion King.
Related to a cat than it is a dog. A lot of people don't understand that. And they all hermaphrodites. Like even the women have penises.
All of them?
Yeah. And
I know. I heard of that.
In males all the time. Yeah.
I'm straight. Yeah. They look weird.
They come with penises. So
yeah, they like cats, dogs, female, male, all mixed in one.
They and they like them and like a marsupial almost. You know what I mean? Like they so crazy and you know what I mean? They not dogs at all. No shit like that. They are more closely related to cats, but the females do have penises, bro, and they come with them and they will jump on the back of a male and tear his ass up.
Damn.
You don't see that shit happening right now.
I'm shooting it. I don't want to see this.
You don't see that shit happening in the real world
some
right now?
Motherfuckers, man.
Shit, nigga, we can Google some shit, and I bet you that's what you see, bro.
I'm good.
But it's some animalistic shit.
Right, most definitely.
It's some dominance, animalistic type shit.
Right. That's what this world is about. We're going through some animalistic shit right now. This World War III is about to happen.
It's about to go down, bro.
You feel me?
Hey, and we ain't as strong as we think we is.
No, not at all. They're making moves, man.
They gonna steal all our shit first. All our little items and shit gonna be gone.
But you know, man, I just seen a bunch of man, it's crazy how all this shit be set up, and it's about to change the game on this story right quick. But I know we run out of time. But I did just see a bunch of shit about the damn, man, I can't even think of the name because I don't want to say it wrong. But like the way FEMA was put in place,
yeah,
you know what I'm saying. And then I can't remember what these codes are called, bro. Damn, man. But anyway, man, it's all set up. Like everything's set up. Eventually, it ain't gonna be no. The plan is to not have no guns, nobody having no cribs. FEMA been put in place to do like relocate people. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it's wild, bro. Like if you look into, I wish I can remember the name of this shit, man. Damn, because you can look it up yourself. But long story short, FEMA got a lot of power.
They do
that we don't know. No, we think FEMA just some relief shit. No, nigga, they on some other shit.
We don't really know shit, bro.
Listen, they got a lot of power, bro.
All right, man. Damn, man, that should be going by so fast.
Man, it's all good,
what
man.
You want to leave everybody with, homie?
Man, I ain't gonna lie, man. I'm gonna say this, man. Protect your inner animal. I'm gonna say that only because everybody got a soft side. Everybody got a mean side, man. And sometimes people bring out that mean side. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of times you got to think of it. I just seen Busta Rhymes say something about how many seconds it was in a day, and pretty much just like don't let them 60 seconds fuck up your 84,000 or whatever it was.
Absolutely could.
Yeah, and I was like, oh man, I love the way he put that. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, you feel me? We all been in positions and really living off of that animalistic situation. I did some fucked up shit off of some survival mode, and you know it changed my life. You know what I'm saying? So just protect your inner animal, man. You know what I'm saying? Definitely don't unleash it if you don't have to. You know what I'm saying? If you have to, don't get it twisted. If you're defending and whatever, I get it. But other than that, man, just keep your cool, man. Keep it moving. That's it.
And I'm gonna leave y'all with this: be more like a gorilla.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Be big, be strong. Make sure you everything everybody want to see, but make sure they know you will beat they ass. We see y'all next week, same place, same time.
For sure.
Peace.